Hello everyone and welcome back to Kitchen Science. Today we're going to go ahead and make beef chuck filet mignon. As you can see, I got this at my local Aldi for almost $6 a pound. So we're going to break the whole thing down and we're going to turn it into individual fillets. First off, let's go ahead and let's open her up. Make sure that you try to keep all that blood inside that bag when you're opening this up. We don't want to make a mess of our nice clean counter. So gently pull it out, pop the bag in the sink next to you. Let's go ahead and get on some fun blue gloves and we'll start pulling this guy apart. Now there are several different muscle groups within these chucks. So what we want to go ahead and do is first separate by those larger muscle groups. And then we're going to break them down so that we can get our individual fillets. So once we're done breaking down that one first side, you can see what we have there. Those three nice pieces right there. I'm going to show you how much fat is left. So this is going to be great for burgers, so make sure you save it. Next, we're going to go ahead and start breaking down the other piece. And again, we need to just remove those muscle groups apart. So once we've done that, now we can go ahead and then take those sections and we can cut them into two nice fillets. Let's go ahead and grab the other side and cut that one up as well. So again, now we have what looks to be beef filet mignon. It's not. And make sure that you don't trick your guests when they try them. And also make sure that you go through all of the pieces so that you can be aware of which way the grain's going. And you can see all of the fat that we have left over there. Now, again, this is going to be great burger grinding fat. All right, let's go ahead and season these three pieces up. So we're only going to use salt and pepper today. We're going to use French sea salt, and we're going to use our coarse, freshly ground black Tellicherry Peppercorns that we got from Walmart, which that is listed below in the description, so you can pick up both of those items. Make sure we give them a good pat after we season, and make sure that you season all sides of this. That way all sides taste really, really good. And don't be stingy on the salt. A lot of it's we want it to go ahead and do its job right now. Now we're going to take our seasoned fillets, we're going to set them off to the side, and we're going to let them rest for 30 minutes while we get the grill nice and hot. And you can see that little bit of liquid there when we let them rest. That means that the salt has done its job. Our grill is clean, it's at 600 degrees, and it is ready to go. So now let's go ahead and find the largest side for our fillets so that we can start our cooking process. And again, they really do look like fillets. It's amazing to me that they do. I hope it is to you guys as well. So let's get all three of these on here. And we're going to do 2 minutes each side. Probably end up being about 8 to 10 minutes by the time we're finished doing this. So now we're going to flip them over. You can see that they even act like a real fillet when they're sitting on a grill. Nobody will know, but make sure you tell them. It's not fun to go ahead and give anyone that kind of a surprise. Texturally, they are different. You can tell. But with the way that we're preparing them, they're going to taste really, really good. They're just going to be a little tougher than your average fillet. All right, and another 2 minutes has passed. You'll notice they're still pretty raw when I touch them like that, and they don't give me much give. They kind of just sort of sneak right in there. That means that they are definitely still pretty raw. So we're going to sort of go ahead and manipulate them so that we can get them to be perfectly cooked to a medium rare on the interior and have the outside be nice and seared. There we go. I just want to continue to keep checking to make sure that that guy is still nice and raw, which he is. All right, another 2 minutes has surpassed. We're looking at about 6 minutes here. All right, our first little guy's coming off. He's nice and medium rare. The other ones are still between rare and medium rare right now, so we're going to let them go ahead and continue to keep going. And hey, if you see that corn sitting over there, if you guys want me to do a video on it, let me know. All right, and another 2 minutes has passed. Let's see where they are. And yes, they're right and ready to go. So we're going to pull them off. We're going to let them rest for about 5 to 7 minutes. And after they're done resting for about 5 to 7 minutes, we're going to slice them up. And there we go. Fingers snapped. They are done resting. And you'll notice that they're still nice and tender. They're still a little squishy, so we're sitting right around that medium rare temperature that we want. So let's go ahead and let's pick one and let's begin the slicing process. This guy looks pretty good, so we're going to pop him on here. Now we're going to look for the grain. You want to make sure that you're cutting against the grain. So look at the lines on the meat and make sure that you are cutting against the lines, that you're at a 90-degree angle against the lines. And if you've done that correctly, there you go. You're going to get a bunch of little circles in there. It's the meat fiber tendons. I'm sorry, not tendons. That's the meat fiber. All right, and just go ahead and give them a couple thin slices. We want to go for at least 1/4 inch thick. And look, we got our nice, beautiful medium rare there. Let's go ahead and let's grab another piece and let's see how it is. Our smaller one that we pulled off earlier. Yeah, all right, we checked for grain direction. It is good and ready to go. Let's go ahead and give this guy a couple of slices too. See how he's going to look. Looks fantastic, wonderfully medium rare. All right, check that out. Nice and medium rare. Let's give it a little tug. It's not as tender as a filet, but it is still pretty tender. Let's go ahead and give this a taste. Oh, that was great. That was fantastic. I really enjoyed that. So this is what our finished product looked like. Please go ahead and try this. Please let me know how it works. If you like this kind of content, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you have any questions or comments, please put them down below. Have a great